Hi folks, Joblot Comics here. We're having a look at another old 70s Spider-Man comic. This time we're looking at Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. And it's a great issue. It's issue number 5. I think it's from around about 1976-77. We had a look at the first issue of this comic a while back, and I was telling you how it's very underrated. And here's another great issue of it that I feel is underrated as well, because it's got the appearance of a sort of vigilante character called the Hitman, who's very much like the Punisher, but who is very much been forgotten in the annals of Spider-Man history and comic book history. He is, of course, a product of that kind of vigilante Punisher type character who's hugely popular in Amazing Spider-Man, and then up pops the Hitman in Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. There's the credits for you. Archie Goodwin writing and editing, Sal and Mike doing the artwork here, and this is a classic issue. It's got the Vulture, Spider-Man fighting the Vulture, and then of course, just when things can't get any worse, the Hitman shows up, and it's, you know, just great Marvel 70s action. The thing that surprised me about this is that this character just never really did anything. He never appeared in anything else that I can think of. Maybe he had some cameos. Certainly never had his own series. There's the adverts. You people like the adverts. And he never really did much after this neither. If you know of Hitman's other appearances, then you can maybe sort of let me know in the comments. I can't recall seeing him anywhere else except in here. And it's a shame because, you know, there's really not enough gun-toting vigilantes in Marvel Comics. If you were to read this comic book and you didn't know it was an issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, you would just assume it was Amazing Spider-Man. It looks and reads just like Amazing Spider-Man. You've got all the cast of characters in it. It's got great Sal Buscema artwork. It looks like an issue of Amazing, but it isn't. And I still don't understand why this run didn't actually do better, because it had everything going for it. It's some great stories. More adverts. It had some great artwork. It's some terrific characters. It's got some first appearances. It's got great traditional Spider-Man stuff going on. And yet people just never really talk about it or rate it that much. But it's terrific. And this issue here, you've got the Vulture and the Hitman, and you've got Spider-Man wrapped in a bedsheet. And I don't know what that's all about. I'll read it again. There's the letters page and the advert page. It's got some great action. It's really just a terrific run of comics. So if you see these anywhere, I would urge you to pick them up. You can get some of the issues really cheap. Some of them are more expensive because they are keys, and like the first few issues are quite hard to get. But if you're a Spider-Man fan and you've never read these, and maybe you've completed your Spider-Man collection and you think that your comic collecting days are over, well, let me tell you something. Why don't you go back and try collecting Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, maybe the first 50 issues or something, and see how you get on with it, because it's a great book. It's dead underrated. Some great characters. Look, Morbius is here next month. It's Morbin time. Why would you not buy this? And then give yourself as a collector a challenge and try and get these early issues. Okay, I hope you enjoyed looking at that. If you did, why don't you do me a favour and subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 so that I can get monetized, and it's not happening. So do a guy a favour, subscribe to the channel even if you don't watch anything, and I'll see you all in the next one.